Last tip of the day, Mikey. Stay in touch because you never know when you're going to need a friend. Boom!
Hey Ray,
Oh, it is you.
so do you have a celebrity crush?
Let me see. Katy Perry. She sang that song "Eye of the Tiger."
Ray, I'm pretty sure that was Journey.
Nah, Katy Perry. She makes me feel like a plastic bag blowing through the wind, if you know what I mean.
Ray Jaz a call. Major decision, 14-4.
Oh no.
All right, Mikey. Here we are. A little jet lagged, but we made it. All right?
How was it?
2 trips.
2 trips.
Wrestled in Pittsburgh. Look at the balloons. Saw
Look
my
at the
boy.
balloons, baby.
Saw
Cause
my
for
boy.
celebration.
Saw my boy Kaizen Smith. I wrestled, and then I went and hung out with him. I celebrated his mom's birthday, and then we went out after. He's a top warrior in Pittsburgh. Hopefully we get him on. I don't know. And then I'm jet lagged from my ultimate trip to Vegas, my first vacation in years, probably since Cancun senior year. And I saw a lot of things.
Okay.
Pioneer Saloon. I stayed with Kyle Patterson. He showed me not only the tourist side of Vegas, but the local side. And when we have him on, he'll explain the difference. But we saw everything.
Okay.
I went off-roading for the first time ever in a Jeep. I saw the Strip. I went on Fremont Street, which is a big deal with the locals. I didn't think it was as cool as the Strip, Las Vegas Boulevard. And I'm sure KP could talk about it when we have him on, but how Vegas had been changed because of the Formula One race happening this weekend.
Yeah.
Caused a lot of problems, caused a lot of traffic. The locals are pretty mad about it, but it's going to hopefully bring a lot of money there this week. I don't know if you know anything about the deal, but I think it's like $8 billion they gave it for 10 years.
$8 billion?
Yeah, but I don't know if they make up for it with all the construction because they have to build new. The Strip, right, was nice, but it's all blocked off with the bleachers and the Formula One stuff.
Yeah.
I'll show it on here, but other than that, dude, Vegas is Vegas. I mean, it was cool. It was a good time. It's like a mini Atlantic City.
Atlantic City. Okay, yeah, with all the gambling, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's interesting because, so I follow F1 a bit, right?
Right.
And what's cool about Vegas because the Strip is like the perfect, like, that's like a straightaway.
Right.
So like the car's gonna be going nuts.
Yeah.
On there. There's a thing called DRS where like the cars basically activate like this little like foiler on the back, which makes them go even faster.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for this. It seems pretty sick. I know that before me and my friends were actually like thinking about actually going. We wanted to go to this actually. Yeah.
But apparently it's gonna be hard to get around because you can't cross. Like you have to go up. I think through the Cosmo. No.
You can't cross the street while the race is going on.
You got to go up through the Cosmopolitan, which was my favorite hotel.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go across. Mainly because I won.
Skybridge, right? There's like a Skybridge you got to go over.
Mainly because I won a lot of money there.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I won a lot of money in Caesars. I liked the Cosmopolitan because it had marquee there, so we did the nice little beach or pool party thing. It was pretty cool.
Oh, that's pretty sick. Okay.
And it was nice. It was different from like anything I kind of been to.
Really?
Know?
Okay. Well, what was so like different about it?
What, the hotel? Like the hotel was just pretty sick. It's hard to explain. It was like an old school. I don't know. I'm not a like Art Deco kind of guy, but it was kind of artsy. It was like modern, but like it seemed like a little New York City. And then I know they have the New York City hotel or whatever, where they have the fake Empire State Building, the Chrysler. But it was just the Cosmopolitan was nice. I'll show pictures here, but it was great. It was good. I liked the vibe of it. You know.
Okay.
They don't win as much. I came up positive there. Big blackjack guy. I like blackjack.
You like blackjack? Okay.
Yeah,
why blackjack compared to like
Nobody likes roulette. Nobody likes roulette, but I said roulette. You don't have control. You just
roulette.
Yeah.
Roulette is like. He's a magician though, so I can see why.
Blackjack, at least you have a little control. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
He put 100 on black, so I was an idiot. I put 50 on black because I wanted to put cheaper than him. I don't want to lose all my money right away. So we
Yeah.
lost. First thing, we lost at Caesars. We got a hotel in Caesars Palace. First thing, we lost at Caesars. We got a hotel in Caesars Palace. Kind of did the whole Hangover movie thing. We saw everything because I'm a tourist. I want to see some of that stuff.
Yeah.
And then we lost. And then I did blackjack the table over. Big win. Not going to say how much,
Okay.
but enough where I bought a nice Caesars robe after.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of the tourist stuff, did you see like the spear?
Yeah, well, we didn't walk past, like, it's nuts. Like, the traffic there is nuts now because of the Formula One. So
Yeah.
we saw it, didn't walk past it, but you could
Okay.
see it. And honestly, I thought it was going to be bigger. Like, it looks like you would think Vegas is bigger, but it's like not small. Like, when you get there, it's big. But like, since KP lives in Henderson, we stayed a lot in Henderson. Thursday, we stayed at KP's in Henderson and kind of went out there.
Yeah.
And went to this place called Area 15, like kind of close to the Strip. And it was
Yeah.
and then we went to this place, Stoney's, where it was a country bar where I rode the bull. That was pretty
You
cool.
rode the bull? Okay. How'd you do on the bull?
Good, I did all right for a guy from Jersey for the first time. You know what I messed up? I should have got a hat. I should have bought a hat because
And wore a hat, like wore a Cowboys hat while you're riding on it?
yeah, the only time the girls were talking to guys were the guys that wore the hats. So I was like, we were out. We were out.
Okay.
It's country night, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. They're only talking. You missed out, right?
Yeah, and I told KP if I brought a hat, man, it would have been over. Would have cleared it up. But no, it was good vibes, dude. It was very good vibes. I like how KP he has a nice house, man. He has a good setup. He's like a health inspector for the dispensaries over there. I don't want to get too much into it because he could talk about it when we have him on, but he has a good setup, man. Henderson's nice, dude. They're building like crazy. They said like new house developments pop up every year.
Did he buy a house or is he leasing it?
Yeah, he bought it.
Oh, he bought it. Oh, he's moved there kind of
Him and
full
his
time.
parents, he kind of lives like he has a house here and his parents are like a street over. And it's cool. His development, they call it like mini Italy, and then it's like a development. It's all Italian names and streets, so I love it.
No, Mom.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's sick, dude. I mean, the little Italy. So did you feel at home when you were there?
They had Firenze Drive, all these other, and they had a cool little Italian like coffee shop that was good. Everything was imported from Italy.
From
It was
Italy?
like, yeah, it was like a deli too, so it was pretty sick. Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty dope, dude. I wouldn't like it. I remember like reading about how like people like amazed how it's just like a city erected in like the desert, right?
Yeah, just boom, just like you wouldn't even like. And then when we drove out to do the off-roading, it's like a desert, and then you see this big city with a sphere in the middle. You see Empire State Building, Paris, saw the pyramid too. But where he lives, man, it's nice. I like getting the experience like that. I like getting the local experience. Like, let me know what it's like to live here for like a week. That's what I like. You know what I mean? In KP, it's a nice spot. I got to go to Lifetime in Henderson, which was pretty nice, or Green Valley they call it. So I got my lift on. I like
Green Valley. Why is it called? Is that the name of the brand there? Green Valley?
Yeah, Lifetime Green Valley. I guess that's what they call that area, Green Valley. But dude, all the Uber drivers were like all people from that area, Green Valley. A lot of them were retired truck drivers, believe it or not.
Really? Okay, that's interesting.
I guess the majority of people that work there are like people that came from California to start their businesses. I think
Makes sense.
People make 30 to 40% more because I don't know if there's income tax or whatever. There's a certain.
Oh yeah, the income tax is a big deal, bro. Because Cali's like them or New York is like the highest.
Yeah.
And then going to a place with no income tax, you're like almost doubling your pay, right? So
We noticed it's a lot of people in either the entertainment industry, the casino resort industry, or like former truck drivers and retirees. Is actually pretty fun.
really, that's interesting. I wouldn't have expected. I wouldn't have expected retired truck drivers. I get casinos because you need
every Uber driver we had
days,
used to be a truck driver. It was pretty cool. They all knew New York because of the New York and New Jersey because I guess it's a big truck route. But,
okay.
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah. But that's what I like, connecting with friends, man. That was the benefit of going to NYU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's he doing? Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like his job is what you said, dispensary health inspector.
Yeah,
I feel like that's his.
Yeah, different dispensaries and make sure like if they're cooking the products right, make sure it's clean like a health inspector, and then make sure they're doing everything properly and up to code with Nevada law.
Yeah.
Which is super important, honestly, for that stuff.
Yeah, honestly, you don't want someone getting like a bad batch or whatever, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But I feel like that's like I'm sure he was psyched when he got that job. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, and he's gonna talk about it. But it's cool, man. I like it. I like doing that stuff. We talked about, and he talks about when he listens to podcasts, some of the stories we bring up. He goes, "I remember that story." And it's the exact, you know. Oh, dude, it's a great dude. I like doing that. And then it wasn't that he got mad. It was like, you're local. You don't want to do that tourist stuff. It's like being in New York and people want to do tourist stuff. But
Yeah,
yeah, because me and Noble, Friday we were supposed to go to the Knights game, but there was so much traffic, we were late getting to Caesars. So we were supposed to stay at Caesars, go to the game, come back, and then go to Omni was the nightclub there, which was pretty cool.
Okay.
But it was a fun night. Friday was a lot of fun.
How's like the setup like sports wise with everything? Because I know like some cities are better than others in terms of like setting up their arena to integrate with traffic and whatnot. Because I'll tell you this, I'm going to Sacramento in like a couple days for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And when I went there last time, I went to a Kings game.
Yeah.
And when I tell you, like, going through like, MSG, Yankee Stadium, Giant Stadium, and then going through this experience, it was nuts, the difference. Like, we park, we walk a little bit, right? We go through the strip mall, and then boom, the stadium's right there. And then the seats are just like, the seats are right there. It's nuts. And then they bring the food over to you at your seat. You don't have to have like any crazy tickets or anything.
Really? Yeah.
Like, yeah, dude. It was an experience when I went to the Sacramento Kings, bro.
Yeah.
It was like ring the bell and everything. Like the cowbells, that cowbell on the app, so you could ring along with everybody. 50 Cent was there. He had a collaboration with him. Yeah, he has like a bar there.
Does he really? Yeah.
Bar. Yeah.
Ice Cube was because we went to the Raiders game Sunday against the Jets. Ice Cube was there. It was pretty cool. But I don't know. It's not it's hard to park in the street because it's located in the middle of the strip. You think this big desert, they're gonna put it where there's space. No, they put it right where everything is.
Where everything is? Okay,
because
that's funny.
You literally walk over from the MGM Grand, that big pyramid, or the Luxor, and people walk from the hotel. So, I mean, that's why they kind of did it like that. But it didn't seem like there was tailgates like there is at MetLife. I guess Jersey and New York is known for their greatest tailgates because we like to have fun. But, like, it seemed like there wasn't that much parking. And same thing with SoFi. Like, it was hard to park when I went to SoFi last year.
Okay.
So I think it's kind of hard, like, for parking. But I guess that's what they want. They want people to go for the casinos there. But it kind of sucks for locals. But I think more locals go to the Knights game than they do, I think, the Raiders. But I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that.
Okay,
there was a lot of Jets fans, though, Sunday. There was so many Jets fans.
So it felt like a Jets game, like you were in New York?
There was a lot where it made, like, you could hear the Jets, Jets. You could hear that. And you just saw Jets jerseys everywhere. But I guess that's the reason why having it in Vegas is to get that, too.
That is why, yeah.
Don't get me wrong. There was a lot of Raiders fans and Raider Nation pride and all that stuff. And the Raiders won, so it was good. So it was weird. It was literally like the locals versus tourists. It was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Because I guess, like, from New York to Vegas, it's not, I don't know. I guess a lot of people made that trip. It was just coincidence that we went at the same time.
I mean, let's put it like this: like, if you're like a Jets fan, right? And you got a game in Vegas versus a game in what? Let's say Green Bay, right?
Yeah. You're going to Vegas.
Where would you rather? Yeah, exactly. Where would you rather go? Vegas or Green Bay? No offense to Green Bay. I got some friends in Green Bay, But, like, let's be real here.
Like a vacation, you make it like a good trip, Yeah. The weather was nice. People thought it was cold. It was like 60, 70. Like, it was perfect weather.
That's perfect. Yeah, that's literally, for me, that's ideal. I can exist like that in perpetuity,
People were wearing a sweatshirt everywhere. I was wearing a sleeveless shirt. I was like, let's go, bro.
Yeah. Everyone was like, oh, my God, it's so cold. It's shivering.
Nice. It was perfect weather. It was like fall weather here.
Oh,
like
man.
September, like late September. Yeah. It's cool. But that's what I like doing, man. And then, Saturday we went to Fremont, which was like where the locals go. It's like that's where I went to the Heart Attack Grill, where they gave me this fat burger.
How was that? Was the food good?
Oh, it's great. The burgers honestly was one of the best burgers I've had. Yeah. Okay, and if you're over 300 pounds, you could eat for free there.
If you're over how much?
I think 350. They have a scale.
350 pounds.
If you're over, you eat for free. So I got the 4 patties. I finished it, but if you don't finish it, you get spanked. So I had tomato and lettuce left, and they whacked me.
Did they spank you?
Yeah, they spanked KP and they spanked Noble too. They spanked Noble a couple times.
Oh, they said I was little boy.
Hey, I slipped the waitress extra because I was like, make sure you hit him twice.
Hit him twice. What'd he say? What'd he say when he got spanked twice, Joe?
He liked it. I think like.
Uh,
Yeah, but the Raiders game was sick, man. It was, we got there, we saw the stadium. I like the stadium a lot. I like SoFi better. That's probably my favorite stadium, but Allegiant Stadium was pretty sick. They had the light, the fire. I thought the fire was a real flame, but it's not. It's like an LED light. So
okay. Did it look? It looked that real to you?
not really,
Okay.
okay. Which it's still pretty cool, the flame, but who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then what did we do?
Monday.
Monday.
They light it after they win? When do they light it?
So Ice Cube initiated it. The light. They made this big Al Davis thing was on the screen, and I'll show it on here. Al Davis on the screen. He did the speech and the pump up thing, and then the light kind of came on. I thought there was gonna be fireworks, but there was no fireworks.
It was in the beginning, or was it after they won, or how did they do it?
It was the beginning. Yeah.
The beginning. Okay.
I'll put it on here. Yeah.
Because I know that with the Kings, man, they have a thing called Light the Beam.
Yeah.
Where after they win games, the player of the game gets to press the button. They bring out a big ass button for the player to press to light the beam into the sky, so all of Sacramento can see. Oh, the Kings won today.
Yeah. That's pretty sick. I like that.
Yeah.
It's like in New York when the Yankees or Mets win, they light the Empire State Building.
Exactly. But imagine if the player got to press it and it lit it up. You know what I mean? That'd be pretty sick.
Much incentive to play well. Yeah, and then Monday we did some off-roading. I went to the oldest bar in the West, the Pioneer Saloon, so I got a hat. And I saw the gold and silver pawn shop from Pawn Stars. I wanted to see that's one of my favorite nap shows. It was pretty. I
forgot that's Pawn Stars is in Vegas. I didn't even think about that. I forgot.
District. So that's where we hung out Monday because we took a red-eye flight, which was a good and bad idea. We flew 12 a.m. their time, and then I got in 7 a.m. here. So the red-eye flight, good and bad, depends. I think if we took it Sunday, it would be a little bit better, but we took it Monday. So we got home Tuesday morning. But it was cool, man. Cool trip. Off-roading was different, man. I never experienced something like that in the mountains.
Where'd you guys off? Because when I think of off-roading, when I'm in Nevada / Las Vegas, I'm thinking it's just desert, right?
Yeah.
What was it actually like?
Mountains. You're growing up these rocky mountains and just hitting these weird turns up the mountains. It's pretty sick. JP has this sick Jeep that does that, this off-roading Jeep that tells you the elevation and stuff. So I'm sure when we get him on, he could talk all about it, dude. But it was cool. It was a thrill because you have the mountains, but you also have dry lakes where you just floor it.
Okay.
And do donuts and stuff.
Oh, dry lakes, you said? Okay, like dried out lakes, stuff like that.
Yeah. It's pretty sick. Yeah.
And then were the mountains snow capped? Or was it
snow? They weren't capped yet. They weren't capped yet. Apparently, that's more a little bit north. They have the capped ones, but it was the uncapped ones. So it was pretty sick. I got a good pictures on there. I'm sure you saw it on Instagram, but yeah. But that's the importance, man. Connecting with your friends and seeing where they live. It's very important, because you hustled in the city of New York, and it's it's completely opposite for what we went through. You know what I mean? And I like that because I'm just a Jersey kid, so I like seeing how my bros are doing in other parts. Especially Pittsburgh with Kaizen, it's so much different. And I like Pittsburgh a lot because that's local, man. You don't get any more local than Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
They stay true to themselves.
A blue-collar city, if I've ever heard of one, right?
Yeah, no, it really is, dude. So after my match, actually it was a pretty good match. I ended up wrestling Hernandez, who was in TNA for a couple of years. He wrestled for LAX. And after that match, it was so close. I just met Kaizen downtown, and his mom had a birthday at a place. I forgot the name of it, but it was cool. They had music and stuff, and it was cool to see his parents and stuff again. It was awesome. And then after that, we went to this local spot by him. It was a Christmas bar where it's Christmas all year round.
Christmas all year round?
Yeah, at this bar is actually pretty sick.
Interesting. How was it in the interior? Was it Christmas trees,
Christmas
stockings?
Yep, snow. It was crazy.
Was like were all the drinks and like food like Christmas themed?
It was kind of late for that, but I
Okay.
wouldn't. I would say no. It was just like imagine your local bar, just Christmas.
Okay.
It's like all year.
Do they have
Yeah.
like fake snow and stuff in there? Or?
The walls, it was actually pretty cool.
Okay.
But that was my trip to Pittsburgh. It wasn't that much to talk about, but I like it. It's a lot. It's not like Nevada, but the trip there was long, but that's how it is. The crowd was great. I like the Pittsburgh crowd. Good crowd, man. Yeah.
Were they anxious? Were they going a little crazy?
They were going a little nuts. Like I said, it was local, so not too much going on. But it was a fun time, man. I don't want to talk too much about Vegas until KP comes on.
Yeah.
Kaizen's doing good out there, man. I went to this bakery that was really good. Believe it or not, I had some baked goods. I had a donut with bacon and maple syrup on it, which was pretty good. Sick. Yeah. But the Arts District in Vegas was pretty cool. It reminded me a lot like Brooklyn. Yeah.
The art. So is it like art museums? Like why is it called the Art District?
I have no idea why it's called the Art District, but that's where all the pawn shops are, like those little chapels where people go to get married.
Yeah.
Those
like the quick wedding places.
Yeah, we went to another pawn shop that was actually I thought was better than the gold and silver one from the show. Because the show, dude, the place was very small. It was I would think like the pawn shop was huge. I guess the other parts weren't open, I guess, to the public and visitors. But it's cool to see. But I don't know.
It's small. The pawn shop's small. It always seems like it'd be a pretty big store,
No, it's pretty small. It's like one hallway with stuff. But I'm sure there was more towards the building, but I guess they don't let you in because it's all inventory.
Yeah.
But apparently, when they're doing tape, Rick and Chum Lee and all those people weren't there. They don't work there like that anymore.
Oh, they don't? Damn,
no,
dude, that's
not
tough.
seeing Rick there. But Rick has a barbecue spot next to it. It's actually pretty cool. He has that whole lot is his. So he has barbecue and the pawn shop and other stuff that he owns.
He's got the whole lot now. He's expanded out like that. That's pretty crazy, dude.
But apparently, if you want to be on the TV show, you let them know what you have, and then they'll film it.
So they vetted ahead of time, oh, you got trash. You're not coming on, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're not coming on. They don't just hang out there. They have other stuff to deal with. They have workers to deal with the basic stuff, as they say. But yeah, dude. Other than that, it was good. Good to see how my boys are living. Kaizen got a nice spot too. He's a lawyer doing. I think he works for. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it, but he works for medical companies where if they get sued or something happens, he's their lawyer for that.
Or medical malpractice stuff like that. Okay.
Yeah, or insurance stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
For those companies. Yeah. So I don't know if he's a defense. I don't know, but maybe.
He might be both.
Yeah.
He's just their representatives. You know what I mean? So.
But it's cool, man. That's what I like to do, man. See how locals are living. We got up, went to the bakery, and that was it. I made the trip home and got my lift back home. I wasn't lifting in Pittsburgh. But it's cool. That's one of my favorite things to do is seeing other people. I'd rather do that than stay at a hotel. Yeah, it's cool to stay at a Vegas hotel, which we did, but KP spot, it's nice. I could see myself vibing there I could see myself living there for a month. I had a cool routine, And there's so many transplants there from other places that go to Vegas. It's pretty cool. It's like mini New York, except not the city. But if you want to go to the Strip, you can have it.
Yeah. No, I mean it's cool, dude. I mean I think not too long ago, actually a couple of years ago, my mom was like, "Oh, should we go to Vegas?" I was like, "What do you mean? Should I move to Vegas?" I was like, "What do you mean move to Vegas?" She was like, "Yeah,
it's quiet, man. I mean, besides the Strip, it's very quiet.
Yeah.
A lot of freedom out there. You could literally do whatever you want.
Really, it's quiet. She's a nurse, and she was like, "Oh, my friend has a nursing home that she owns and runs." I was like, "Oh, okay." And then because it's warm, it's good for the joints and the weather. It's a nice place to retire at. So.
Yeah, I felt good. I didn't feel sore. My skin was getting dry because there's no humidity because it's But other than that, dude, good time. I would definitely go back and visit him. I don't know if Noble does. Noble likes New York too much.
Noble wouldn't visit though.
He'd probably visit again. We'll probably Next time we go, we'd probably go for less days and just stay at the strip and have a good time. But I like the local stuff. Me and him are different like that. Like, I like going and doing the local stuff, you know?
No, I
Yeah.
feel that. I mean, I completely agree, bro. I mean, like, every time I've traveled abroad, I've liked, in doing as the locals do, as you said,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah.
when I went to London last year, literally, I was there for a month, and I was just hanging with the boys at their place, eating at the spots they would go to, engaging in their, like, see what it's like to live there, right?
Yeah.
Buying groceries so I could eat the food that they're eating when they're cooking, you know what I mean? Just to see,
Yeah.
like, oh, what is it like to be a Londoner, you know?
Yeah. I like that because you get the real vibe of the place, because a lot of stuff is just smoke and mirrors,
Yeah.
You realize like a lot of cities are the same until you live a local life,
Yeah, no, literally. Because, like, what do you like? I'm going to see the sights, and then I'll go to the museum, and then after that, it's like, what do you do as a tourist, right?
Yeah, yeah. I like it. Like, if I prefer to stay with my friends than at a hotel. Wherever
Yeah.
I wrestle, like, it could be Albany. I'll hit up someone that's there and
Yeah.
see what they're doing. That's a cool thing, especially in Florida. I do that a lot. Just to
Good
reconnect.
heydays.
Yeah, sometimes just to reconnect because it's important to
Yeah.
stay connected with your friends. Because who knows, man? Maybe they haven't seen people in a while. That you get your own crew there, but just a blast from the past. It's different from talking and texting than to see someone, in real life and doing what they do.
100%.
It's a brotherhood, and that's what's great about wrestling. That's why I tell people, wrestle, man. What's the worst that could happen? You'll have friends for life, and you'll get in better shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think one funny title I always see is like, if you're fat and ugly, just be ugly,
You can always be
Don't
funny
go.
too. You can be funny. That helps. But yeah, other than that, man, busy week flying back, dude. I got Worcester tomorrow,
Mhm.
Albany Saturday, Foxborough Sunday, where the Patriots play. And speaking about a cool football stadium, like that's kind of a good location. They got a little strip area with a mall, like a strip mall, not a strip mall, but like a mall, like an outside mall. And then they have the
Foxborough?
parking. Then they have like a big parking, and the stadium's right there. So it's pretty sick. There's a lot of traffic if there's games, but dude, it's a good location for it. It's not too far because everyone from that's New England Patriots. So
Yeah.
bunch of diehards up there.
Bunch of diehards, like we were talking about like the other week, man, with Mr. Cena.
Yeah, Mr. Zena.
Mr.
Even though he's not a Patriots fan, his sons are all Patriots fans and diehards. That was a good episode, man. That was really good. Oh, and we won silver dollars at the casino. So I won my
silver
Zena.
dollars.
Yeah, when you hit blackjack, some casinos give you the silver dollar. I got 2 of them because I hit blackjack twice.
Twice. Okay.
the
Okay. So
same
they
table.
just literally gave you silver dollars. That's pretty sick,
It's pretty dope.
honestly.
Yeah, I liked it. That was at the Fremont Casino, and they gave you silver dollar. Yeah, but it was cool. They do a thing where in Fremont, there's like a big LED thing on top of you, and you could go like not hang gliding. What's it called? Where you hold on to the thing.
Paragliding?
No, where you hold on to the zip lining. You get zip
Oh,
line.
we're just on the
I
line.
didn't zip
Okay.
line. I wish I did, but that would have been pretty cool. But the pyramid was sick too after the game. It was like a giant pyramid. That's where they have like the Titanic exhibit. It was closed by the time we got there, but I would definitely do that again. I would definitely go and see that stuff. Be more of a tourist next time.
I think they have like the whole like whatchamacallit? It's from my memory. They have like the fake the fake pyramids of Egypt, the fake Sphinx, right? The Eiffel
That's all
Tower.
inside. Yeah, I didn't see the Eiffel Tower, but I saw the fake Sphinx. Well, I saw the Eiffel Tower, just not up close.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
How big is it?
What? The Eiffel Tower?
The Eiffel Tower, yeah, just like all
It's like a miniature version of it.
Yeah,
it's
okay,
maybe
okay.
half the size, but it's still big.
Yeah.
You can see it from the strip. That's why Formula One, I guess, is there, so they could see all that stuff.
Yeah.
But the pool party, that was my favorite, and the lifetime there was nice. Just connecting with an old friend is always good.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, hitting the ground running, coming back, because got that. And then the wrestling season starts Monday for the boys. Year 3, everyone's hydrated and certified at their weight. So I'm excited, man. I get to coach with my old head coach. So it's going to be good.
Wait, went well? Like, nobody was, like, over, nobody,
There was a
like,
couple
had
people that failed, but the guys that are starters, they all passed and did what they needed.
Okay.
So that was not to say it's the most important thing, but that's good. Now the other guys they have, once the season starts, you kind of they know how it runs. Because these new kids, they don't know what weight certification is.
Yeah.
And it's hard to explain to them. So they have to fail once to realize, oh, I just got to be hydrated. Yeah.
I just got to drink water.
Just got to drink water the whole day, dude.
No more fruit juice.
No more fruit juice, coffee, and candy and stuff, whatever these kids drink. But, yeah, getting ready for the street fight, too. I've been training hard. I was training in Nevada the whole time. But it's good.
You excited for the street fight? You're taking on who? Pedro?
Pedro.
For the kids again?
For the kids, if he loses to me, he's retired. He's done.
He's retiring?
Yeah. So this is a big match for him. And can't wait to talk about it after it happens. But it's going to be good. It's a street fight, man. I don't know how to prepare. I already know what I'm wearing.
Hey.
I'm going to wear nice ripped skinny jeans and black Air Force Ones. Because I mean business.
Hey, I'm just saying, dude, when you got a dog up against the wall, that's when you got to be scared of him the most.
There's nothing more dangerous for the man with his back against the wall. But guess what? I'm always the man with the back against the wall. I don't like to lose. I'm not a loser. So I'm going to retire him so he can spend more time with his kids so I don't have to spend time with his kids.
So you don't have to. I thought you liked the kids, man.
No, I like the kids, but I don't want to raise them. I give them advice, but that's it. That's it. But yeah, man. And then hung out with Luigi yesterday when I got back from Vegas. We hit the sauna and hot tub. Hopefully we'll get Luigi on. That would be a good one too. But yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited for the season. This is year 3, and I always say it's always the second or third year of taking over a program where you see the differences, where you see if the culture made it or not. And we got brand new mats. We got a spotlight up at Bridgewater, so it's going to be exciting.
A spotlight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. A lot of the kids that are starting now were JV last year, but my JV team was undefeated. We had guys hustling, and they just didn't get the spot because they were seniors at their spot, but now it's time for them to shine. So I'm ready for them to go, molding them into champions on and off the mat. They send me updates that have how they're training, what they're doing. It's great to see, man, because that's what you do. That's how you build the sport. And we got 74 signups.
74 signups?
Yep. 74. Which, we got to cut some of the slack, but that shows a lot. We had 34 last year, and the fact that we have 74 now.
Is that new signups, or is that like including guys that are coming back?
I mean, we lost 10 seniors, so we gained 50 kids.
Yeah.
That means I'm doing my job right, from freshmen and people just wanting to join.
Yeah.
I did my job, and the kids did their job of recruiting kids.
That's pretty sick, man. That's
how you grow the sport. Everyone thinks it's complicated. Like, apparently Flow Wrestling has a bad rap right now. I don't have anything against them. Everyone tries too hard to grow the sport. Oh, you need to change the rules. Oh, you need more exposure. No, it starts at the ground level. You tell these kids what wrestling does. I said it's a culture. It's a friendship. You know what I mean? Wrestling is a friendship. And it makes sense with me seeing my friend from Vegas or seeing my friend from Pittsburgh. It's a connection you'll have for life. Yeah. And that's how much this sport is. Because you hustle hard with your brothers. You know what I mean? Or sisters. Sometimes you have girls on the team. Because wrestling now, women's wrestling is the fastest growing sport in the country right now. And it's saving.
Iowa's women's team just had their first dual meet the other, I think earlier last week. Yeah.
It's exciting. And the first year I coached at Bridgewater, we had a girl, and she was a state placer, 2-time state placer for us, and it was great. It was awesome. And it's good that these girls are getting the opportunities like that, because Jersey now has their own state tournament, and it's in Atlantic City.
Oh, they have a girls' state tournament now? Okay.
Wrestle in Atlantic City, so it's great. My first year they didn't, and then there was a lot of blowback because they're like, why don't you just have them wrestle in Atlantic City? Everyone's there anyway. So we finally got it back last year, and then now we got it back in Atlantic City this year. And I think they deserve it. They do. They do deserve it. Because they work just as hard as the guys. But the biggest thing that I learned as a coach is sometimes girls don't just get better wrestling, better guys on the team. They have to wrestle other girls. They have to wrestle other good girls and other women's coaches because the bodies are just a little different. They move different ways, and it's just different technique. Well, same technique, but it's just different ways to do things. You know? So we would send the girls to like other towns that had bigger numbers and bigger teams, and I was fine with it. You know, I don't have an ego with it. If it's better for them, all right, go. You know, and learn a lot. They still practice with us, but some days they go to East Brunswick and train there because they have like a collective number of girls go there. You know.
Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, I'm excited though, dude. It's gonna be a big year for the boys. You got to come and watch a match at Bridgewater.
Yeah, I'm down, man. I'm down.
And my old head coach, he came back. He's an assistant for us because his son's a freshman on the team. So it's good. From Tiger style to Panther style, we're going to do it this year. We're going to shock some people. They think we're down. No, dude, we're up, bro. We're up.
Because you graduated all the seniors, that's why?
Yeah. They don't know we have silent assassins on the team. We have a bunch of Sean Lyons on the team.
So a bunch of Sean Lyons. Okay. Yeah. All right.
They're obsessed with success. I molded a bunch of monsters that just want to win.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Just win. Like Al Davis says, just win, baby. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Want some winning. Yeah, dude. So what do you think? Good for tonight? I think that was solid.
Maybe you got a couple shout outs for some of the guys on the team. Maybe what's the style? Like, is there a general style for the way you guys wrestle, or does it just depend from dude to dude?
It depends. It depends from guy to guy, and that's what's good about being a coach is being adaptable to everyone's style. But the way I run practice, it's hard, but in their style. Like, I always have them do a drill where it's like, do your number 1 takedown 5 times, number 2 takedown 5 times, number 3 takedown 5 times.
Yeah.
Right? But it's hard drill. So if you're not drilling it hard, all right, start over, do it again. It's something everyone could do. And if they're newer kids and they don't have a number 2 or number 3 shot, just keep on doing your double leg or keep on doing your single leg. You know, you're getting 15 shots. You know, that's just one of the drills I do. I also do number 1 setup to a shot, number 2 setup to a shot, number 3 setup to a shot. So you're doing what you know, just over and over again. And that's just one of the drills I do. I do reaction drills like defense drills, down block drills, stuff that everyone could do. But it's adapting to what they know. Yeah. You kind of just like throw them into the fire and they got to adapt.
Okay.
The first week is going to be hard. It's hell week.
Okay. Hell yeah. Everyone's trying to finally get into conditioning. All the new kids are like, oh, this is wrestling?
Yeah. But they're a good group of kids, man. Very good group of kids. Very committed. And everyone's going to get mullets for the season. I don't have my mullet. I heard the burst. They told me
it's coming in though. I'm seeing it.
They said, Coach, you got to get the burst fade. I said, all right. Well, I got my beard. The burst fade I'm gonna get, which is kind of like a mullet. So we'll see how it goes. Excited. I'll give you updates next week about the first week.
Okay.
And then
good luck. You're going to Worcester. You're going to Foxborough, and you're going to what's the third place?
Around Albany. I forgot the name of the town, but so it's Worcester, Albany, Foxborough.
All right, man.
Legend, baby. Heading the start of the season.
Yes, sir.
All right, Mikey. We'll talk about your Sacramento trip, too.
Yes, sir.
All right, bud. Appreciate you.
Do it. Ray Jaz a call. Major decision, 14-4.